Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Welcome back. Another episode of the Bennett Buzz, episode 27. And today we have a very special guest for you. When it comes to live performances, original music, stage presence, and all-around personality, this guy's got it all. Our dearest friend, Andrew Wooten. What you been up to?
Not much, man. We just started back. I just started back. Really hitting the road hard. Had 4 gigs last weekend. Got 3 coming up this week. And then I've had a bunch of songs come out this year so far. That was one of my big goals, just to get some new songs out there. Because last year I think I only put out 2 songs. Yeah. Last year was kind of a down year.
Yeah.
Just mentally, not like in a bad way, just slowing down, and got married, in June. And
yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, man.
I'm excited for you, man.
I got locked down, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that I got a baby on the way now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Congratulations to that too. You got everything happening for you at one time, man.
I grew up. I'm excited though. I'm excited to be a dad. I hope I get a girl, man. I want a little girl.
You want a girl?
Yeah.
You thought about names yet?
Yeah, we got names picked out for a boy and a girl.
Really? You're not gonna say them yet?
I will.
Really?
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
This is the first time I told anybody. Maybe. The girl, Stevie Joanne.
I love that.
So Haley loves Stevie Nicks. So that's why went with Stevie. And Joanne was my grandmother's name. So the woman you see on the album cover, Taking the Swing, that was her name.
Go Stream.
Yeah. And then for the boy, Vincent Luca. Vincent for Vincent Van Gogh, because Haley loves Vincent Van Gogh. She wants to call him Vinny.
Artist.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And then Luca is just, I love Luke, but I didn't want to go with Luke, and I love Luka Doncic, the basketball player.
Dude.
Yeah.
I just love that
crazy
name, and I was like, that'd be cool. So we thought about Vincent Clyde as well, and Vincent Scott for my best friend that passed away, Scott. But I think we settled on Vincent Luca. So
yeah.
Well, she wants a boy, I want a girl, but as long as we get a little healthy baby, we'll be
right.
A-okay.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Right. I'm excited for you, man. Yeah. I think it's great. Like, I love whenever we played the Woo Ball last year and she was painting and everything. Like, that's just so cool that you guys have that.
Yeah, she's amazing, dude. And it goes beyond just the physical stuff you can see with the artwork and all that kind of stuff. But, like, was talking to Candler before we started recording. Like, she won't let me quit music. Yeah. Like, I'll get down.
You won't let her quit art, would you?
Oh, no. Yeah. No, but she's one of those people that I ain't got. She's an amazing woman, dude. She's literally a damn, and might have to bleep that out.
No, you're good.
She's literally like a rainbow, dude. Sunflower rainbow. Like, she's always happy and stuff. Which I'm thankful for, because I can be on the opposite side of the spectrum sometimes. But yeah, she won't let me quit music, even when I want to, even when I think it's best for the family.
I don't think you should quit music either.
Yeah.
I like your music.
It's not even quitting, man. It's just, you know how it is, man.
I get it.
There'll be stretches where you're just like, man, what am I even doing this for?
Right. Well, you were talking about that last year, kind of taking some like personal, time. It's really important to do
did.
That. It's
I took
very important.
Like 7 months.
But you went on
still doing shows, but
you went on a tour before that, though, right? You went out
the year
west.
before, so that was 2 years, almost. So 2 summers ago.
But you were going crazy for that one.
Yeah, I think I got even more shows booked up this year than I did that year. Yeah, it's insane.
That's awesome. I'm excited that we're playing a show together at the Riverfest.
Yeah, go buy your tickets at Riverfest. I don't know if they got a website.
I don't think they do. I want to make sure.
But they got a Facebook page, Events by the River.
Yeah, right. Events by the River. Go check them out. And I got to make sure that I have.
There's a lot of.
Go ahead, Roman.
Lot of artists going to be there. Dick and Tammy Show, Bennett Brothers, my band, Mason Cole, Tony Slaughter, Savannah Lee, Jim Moss, Alex Eubanks. That's just off the top of my head.
Cody, are you ready to throw all these up here in post-production?
No.
No, you got to do all that.
I'm just going to throw their names.
What? I'm making them work.
Go ahead.
And there's more than just this event, too. I think they're doing
Hippie Fest.
Hippie Fest.
We'll be there May 31st.
They're doing a festival this weekend too, right?
Yeah, I think so.
We gotta get some merch rolling for that one.
Yeah, we do some hippie merch.
Dude.
Last year we
I
went.
need some tie-dye stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, last year we went to the
exactly.
hippie fest, and I was wearing jeans, and it felt like it was like 105 degrees outside. And they always have these vendors at the hippie fest that are like hippie clothes, like it's all these like Volkswagens and like everything's out there. It's so cool. And I bought like these hippie shorts that were like. Do you remember those?
Yeah, I remember.
I think I still have them. They look crazy.
Yeah.
But I played in them and everything. I was barefoot wearing hippie shorts and like wearing a tank top whenever we were playing at the hippie fest.
You're a drummer. You can get away with it.
Yeah, I was in my element.
You're making me think of Lars Ulrich from Metallica, who wears like skivvies.
Oh, yeah.
On stage, shirtless. But
Yeah.
if I was a drummer, I'd be half naked too.
Yeah, I've thought about it. I've thought about just doing the shirt off for a show, but nobody wants to see that.
Hey, dude.
Because you could still see that.
Hilarious.
But that part in Bad News, where it's like, it's like,
Bouncing Betty. Yeah. Yeah, Haley took me to my first hippie fest maybe last year or the year before.
yeah,
But it was cool.
they're
It was real
awesome.
cool. I've never been to one of those. So.
They had last time we went, there was like a vendor that had a bunch of like glass bowls and
Yeah,
stuff.
glass.
Yeah, glass everywhere, and then
Where's
there's
like, where was it at?
It's in Woodruff.
Okay.
And then they had this moonshine stand there, I think.
Oh, dude, I remember the guy selling
That might have been
pork
Riverfest.
rinds.
Oh yeah, he'll
Man,
be
they were
there.
good.
They were
Oh
so
my
good.
God.
Dude, that's one of my go-to snacks when I'm on the road. Is just getting a bag of pork rinds and just.
They
chewing
were
on them
so
driving.
good.
Yeah.
We gotta shout out him. We gotta shout him out.
Do you remember
They're
him?
so good.
Dude, if you can find them, get
He
Roman
had
to pull them
He
up.
had a
'cause
honey mustard flavor.
Oh, I've never
look
had
at 'em.
those before. That sounds amazing.
Well, I guess he can't go on Facebook because it's not logged in. I gotta make
Oh,
sure
my
I do that
goodness.
for the next podcast.
Yeah.
Pork skins.
I like those barbecue pork rinds too. They're good. Or the salt and vinegar ones.
Oh yeah.
They're really good too.
I don't know. if I'm gonna
3,000
find this.
quantity.
Lifetime supply.
He gets it.
Let's get sponsored by it, dude.
I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna throw it up here because I can't remember the name. It's something skins. though.
Yeah.
But they're really really good.
That sounds amazing. You're making me hungry.
I hope he
Alright.
comes back.
Yeah.
'Cause I want a bag.
Heck
I
yeah.
think he is.
Are y'all
They
playing
reek
at
so
Hippie
good.
Fest?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are.
Yeah, I think we're playing at the one May 31st, and he's doing one later in the year. I don't think it's finalized yet, but we might be playing there too.
Sweet, man.
But whenever we play that, we play like Pink Floyd and stuff. It's like
We try.
we try to. No, we got some great audio that first hippie fest that we did.
Was
doing-
that when Roman came and played
I
with
need to do
us?
some Bob
Yeah,
Marley or
dude.
something.
Yeah,
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
that would be cool.
That'd be sick.
So tell me a little bit about your new single, Taking a Swing.
Yeah, dude. Go listen to it if you haven't already.
Please stream it now.
Please, on any platform. I wrote this song, I think, maybe March or April of last year.
Mm-hmm.
I think is when I wrote it. I was downstairs and I was just thinking about my grandparents, man, and how I wish they could hear me sing and play and stuff like that. And we had a swing on the front porch. It was a little white wooden swing, paint coming off of it. You know how it is, kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Rustic Charm.
Yeah, dude. I wish I don't think it's on the front porch anymore. I think my mom took it down, but yeah, my grandparents. It was me. I'm sure y'all have heard this from me before. Me, my sister, my two cousins, and my grandparents, and my mom and my aunt. Like we're all in this house together. Like
yeah.
a lot of people, right?
Hectic, I bet.
Yeah, and we didn't have a lot of money, which was fine. We had friends and family, and this was before cell phones and all that stuff. So we got to, we ran around. Joanna got told to be home before the street lights come on, kind of thing.
You have like a bell to ring to come home.
No bell,
Stop playing
no
that.
bell.
Just yell.
My grandmother telling me, you better get here or we're going to make you go pick a switch out, which I've done a few times.
That's no fun.
No, but, they took us to church every Sunday. They made sure we had food. My papa worked till he died. My papa worked at Michelin up here. He was a computer tech, smart guy. Heck, I ruined so many computers with LimeWire growing up. Dude.
Oh, I bet.
He gets so mad at me. But I made money at school doing it, so
Yeah.
that's whatever. But yeah, that song's just about paying homage to my grandparents, man, and just trying to write a song that I can sing and think about my grandparents too.
I like it. You can tell it's sentimental as soon as you hear it. Like,
Yeah, and I've had this. Honestly, this song right here a lot of people have messaged me about this song saying the same as that thing that you
Yeah.
say. Like it takes them back to a certain, memory in life.
Oh yeah,
Which is cool, man.
It's
So,
hard to have a song that, like, no matter, like, you can have a song and sing about something, but like to actually feel that emotion from the song itself and the voice behind it too.
Yeah.
It's special.
Yeah, it's really cool. And Andrew Simmons produced it. We were talking about him earlier. And then Adam Botman, who does all my dobro stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He laid down the dobro on it. So
It's just you and the dobro, right?
yeah, it's cool, man. That's my favorite type of recording, dude. Just acoustic guitar and a dobro.
I like it too.
I can record it that way for the rest of my life if I had the choice.
Mine's that's mainly whenever I record, it's like acoustic guitar and it's like emo country.
Yeah.
Just all my stuff.
Yeah, I just love a good slide guitar, man. Whether it's steel or dobro, like I don't know. There's something about it that just takes me back to different places and takes me back, and it just reminds me of, like, I don't like to be boxed in as a country singer or a country artist, but it's just a good country
Oh yeah,
instrument.
it has that good background
Yeah.
noise to it.
Yeah.
It's not too restrictive.
No.
Right.
And then especially like with Adam, man, he does all kind of, like, he's a bluegrass player.
Mm-hmm.
He's involved with a bunch of different projects, and he's just super good, man. Like, super talented guy. And I never have to tell him I just send him the stem, and
he just did it.
He just sends me to a couple different takes. He's like, "Which one do you like the best?" And I'm just like, "This one." He's
All
like,
of
"All
them?
right, yeah, all
Yeah,
of
for
them.
real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
can we put all of them in there?" But yeah, it's taking a swing, man.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool
I was
tune.
bumping it on the way. It
Yeah.
got me through my 14-hour day today. So
Wow.
Yeah, it's a kind of slower song, but it tells a story. And my grandparents are on the cover of it, and that picture is actually sitting on a Bible. I don't know
Oh, yeah?
if you could tell, you can see the name of the book that it's laying on. I think it's from Kings, the Book of Kings, I believe. But yeah, it's taking a swing,
it's
dude.
awesome, man. I love it.
Yeah, man.
So we haven't had you on the podcast in like over a year. It's been
It's been
a while, and
It's been, I think, since October or August. I was watching these the other night, so
Yeah.
I was looking at the timestamps. I think August of 23 was the last time.
That's crazy.
Wow.
So you've been
About a
doing
year and a
things
half.
since then, right?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
So-
I ain't been doing nothing, dude.
Right.
Just sitting on the couch.
So I guess since
Bumming.
August of 2023, what's like the best show you feel like you've had? Like maybe not like crowd or anything, but just like the best time you've had in the last 2 years.
Dude, my memory's not that good, man.
It's hard.
Just kidding.
You got to think he
I
plays
gave
like
you a big time span.
No,
to do it.
twice
Uh,
as many shows as we do.
What I can remember, obviously getting to play on the Zen stage for the
Oh.
Country Music Fest.
I was there for that. That was
That
awesome.
was 2 months after the podcast.
I'll be searching through the pines. I will pay the night for you. I'll be flying through the galaxies. I'll be searching through all the seas for you. We flying through the
Which we got lucky. Paul Carlson opened up for us. Not really, but we got through on the last minute, and we were the last band to play, so they all opened up for Andrew Wooten that night. Which is,
It was
I like
awesome.
to tell people that.
You
But
did.
It was a
And
cool.
The crazy thing is somebody was playing on the big stage like right after you.
Yeah.
That was like, I forgot who it was now.
I can't remember who
I
it
didn't
was.
care because I was just over there talking to y'all after y'all
Yeah.
played. But
Yeah, it was
you and
cool.
Opie killed it.
Yeah, it
dude.
was super cool to have. It was just me and him too.
Yeah, and everybody that was out in the crowd was like, how are they filling the space? Like the drum and acoustic guitar, and
That's the number one question we get asked all the time.
yeah,
Like, I had somebody literally tell me there was a bass guitar player up there. I'm like, dude, there's only two of us.
Yeah.
Like, there's
I mean, you could
nobody
hear
hiding
it.
in the
you
shadows.
could hear the bass in the sub, but it was you picking it up
Yeah.
here while you were playing.
Yeah.
You know?
So, but me and Opie's had plenty of time to, build that chemistry
Oh,
together
yeah,
and
it's there.
figure out stuff to fill space.
He was rocking.
I think another show that genuinely had a good time at was when we got to open up for Sammy Kershaw and Aaron Tippin at the Foundry.
Oh yeah,
And there was 1,200 people there.
yeah.
And
I saw
about-
pictures of that night.
And I about threw up.
Sweet Vidalia.
I
Like
literally about threw up, dude.
just like overwhelmed.
Third song in, I didn't even want to go out on the stage.
really
dude.
like
yeah.
anxious kind of deal.
Yeah, everybody was looking at us. They didn't even know there was an opener band, so
Oh,
they were
yeah.
like thinking Sammy Kershaw was about to walk out, and I was like, "Yeah, you getting me for 45 minutes."
How did it go though? Went good.
It went good, man. You know, after the third song, I turned around, looked at Opie, I was like, "Dude, I'm about to throw up," but then I kind of just went away, and
Yeah.
we did our thing because. You know, there was a couple people crying after a couple songs, like "Goodbye Carolina" and "My Daddy's Final Beer," and so I was just like, "Okay, people are
They're feeling
connecting it and feeling it." So
right.
it worked out, man.
That stage is awesome there too.
Stage is big. Sound guys are awesome. 2024. That was 2023. So
Right. It's
2024. I didn't really do a lot, man. I took a lot of time off. I went back working a day job.
What'd you do?
I went back to Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, running the kitchen.
Yeah.
They pay me what
I used to work at Chick-fil-A.
They gave me the exact same money I was making before I left, so
Yeah.
it was hard to turn down. My plan was just to kind of just take some time off, dude. I was tired from
Get burned
running
out.
and gunning, man, and I wasn't really writing a bunch of music, and so I just went back to work. But then I ended up connecting with a buddy of mine, Justin Clyde Williams. I went out to one of his gigs in Piedmont at Tribbles.
Oh yeah. I
And,
like that place.
Yeah, and but the thing is, I've been listening to his music before I even went out to one of his shows, and he's my favorite songwriter right now. He's a good dude, solid dude, favorite songwriter. But after the gig, he was out back, and I just went out back and I was just gonna try to go hang out with him, talk to him, pick his brain a little bit, and come to find out he's a Marine, and so we just instantly clicked, and maybe a couple of days went by. I sent him a song idea. It was Paris Island, and I wrote this song 3 or 4 years ago, and
Yeah.
sent him the idea, told him what I had in mind, and he literally drove 2 hours to my house and we spent 8 hours on it.
Yeah, I saw that
And-
project too on Spotify.
Yeah,
That
and
was
completely rewrote it, completely, made it to what it is. What
You guys
hear.
got a video too.
Yeah.
Right? Roman, pull that up for us.
It's my favorite, dude.
I was
That
listening to that
song,
earlier.
so the Paris Island Old Jailhouse version song got put on a Whiskey Riff playlist. They
That's
have like
crazy.
2 million followers, dude.
I follow Whiskey Riff. That's awesome. I
yeah,
didn't know that.
I don't. The song dropped, and the next day, you know how you look on your Spotify for artists?
Yeah.
That playlist popped up.
Popped up.
It
Yeah.
was New Country Music Friday.
Dude, that's all Spotify is, getting playlisted
Dude,
now. It's
I was
crazy.
so stoked. Yeah, this is it right here.
I don't know where the remote is, Roman.
Yeah, this was fairly recent.
Yeah, I dropped this video about a month or so ago in January.
I hadn't seen it until today.
That's good.
I was on the run, young and proud.
What you don't know, it's like 9 a.m. right now at the time of this video.
Boys from my hometown, just some bad haircuts on a Greyhound bus.
I got similar beards.
Dark, clean
We've been mistaken for each other before.
machines on one to trust. There were yellow footprints.
The night before this, we played at the Bird's Nest.
By Golden
yeah?
Gate.
I didn't get in bed till like 1 a.m. and we had to drive 2 hours here that morning.
I like that mic.
Oh, it's so good.
We drove our heels for 13 weeks.
This has got an F-bomb in it,
We
so I
learned
don't
how
know
to kill.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know if y'all want to put that on your podcast or not.
Yeah, we try to keep it PG.
But yeah, man, this is
Sounds
at
great, though.
this is in Statesville, North Carolina, at the old jail. They do live shows here.
That's pretty cool.
I don't want to say it's the best sounding room
But it sounds
because
great.
I've been to a lot of good sounding rooms, but it's top 3, dude.
Yeah, this is just
it's
like kind of just it bounces off the
natural,
walls in there
yeah.
naturally.
Yeah, that's a big old open room right there. And I'm thankful that Justin got on there with me, dude. He don't do a lot of stuff with a lot of different people, man.
Right.
And I'm just honored and thankful to have him on there, dude. He's amazing, dude.
Yeah.
And, I'm glad to have him as a friend and a songwriter buddy.
It's great to have that too.
Yeah, he makes me, I'm trying to surround myself with guys that I want to be like, and he's definitely one of them.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah,
I
man.
like the never-ending projects you do. Like it's always something you're working on.
Yeah, I'm proud of this EP, dude. This is one of my. It's probably from the album artwork to Paris Island, the song, to Light Scars. We did another video for that one. Had Dandelion, Starry Night, and then I got a live cut of Dandelion from the Bird's Nest on there as well.
Oh yeah.
Just
We
an
pressed the
overall
like
good
button
project,
on there,
man.
Roman.
Just an overall good project. And on the studio version of Paris Island, I got Justin to sing the last verse with me, and he did the harmonies with me on there too. So
Oh yeah.
yeah,
I'll have to go back and listen to it.
yeah, man.
It's killer.
I just had to make sure Roman pressed the like button on there.
Oh, thanks.
It's so hard on YouTube. A lot of people
You should
don't.
leave a comment
Yeah,
because those guys are awesome.
leave a 7-character comment because
Yeah.
apparently that's what helps the algorithm. Apparently,
Just 7 characters.
it worked on TikTok, so we'll see if it works.
Shout out to Grassroot Entertainment. That's who did this, man. They're doing this big old festival that I'm a part of in April. It's called the Singer Songwriter and Songbird Festival, I believe. Dude, like over 50 artists for like 3 days.
Golly.
Yeah, it's insane. Me too. You can say y'all sound like crap. You should retake this.
The
Bennett brothers.
Yeah.
Our whole band thinks this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. I know I've kind of been long-winded over here about that question, but I mean, I'm trying to cover a year and a half.
No, you're good.
2024, I did drop 2 singles, technically 3, but one's a cover. I'm probably gonna take down because it just don't sound good. But dropped Mount Maggie, and then I dropped 2 singles off the EP, Starry Night and Dandelion, and then we dropped the EP in January, so technically this year.
Yeah.
The cover's not Run Rabbit Run, is it?
No. It's a song by Switchfoot actually called Vice Versus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, people request that song a lot, but I want to get it actually recorded. Throw some dobro on it and do it my style,
Yeah.
not the Switchfoot way. Which their way is great. Don't get me wrong, and then this year, dude, I got about 12 to 15 shows a month until September. That's when my baby's due. So I don't have
Take some time off after
I
that.
got some time off there. But like this week, dude, we're going to the Burl in Kentucky.
Oh man, that's
I get to play there with Tony Sauter and Mason Cole.
Wow.
Shout out to
traveling
Mason.
together,
Shout out to
man.
Mason Cole for getting me on the bill with him. The Burl is one of my dream venues, so it's cool to get to play there. Get to
awesome.
play my music.
Yeah. That's gotta feel good.
Yeah, and then Wingnuts Thursday night, and then Tap and Table Friday night in Lawrence. That's what's going on this week. So
Sweet. Well, this will be out on. Let me make sure I have the date right.
dude, I love y'all's podcast, man. I was telling them before you got here, 2 weeks ago maybe. I think it was y'all's second episode y'all dropped since y'all started back.
Oh yeah.
And I got a little too. I was playing at the Mill in Fountain Inn, and
Oh yeah, that's the new place, right?
yeah,
It looks cool. Out
and
there.
my buddy, we had a good amount of people come out that night, but one of my buddies that came out kept feeding me Jaeger shots, and dude, Haley drove home, so I don't remember the drive home. I remember being at home listening to some feelings music,
Right.
getting in my feels for like 2 hours, and then I ended up going upstairs. And I got on YouTube. I had leftover food. I can't remember if it was spaghetti or some Italian food.
Yeah.
And then y'all's episode popped up, and I was like,
Nice.
"Yeah, I'm about to watch this thing." And about 30 minutes in, Opie texted me. He's like, "Dude, have you watched the new Bennett Bros podcast?" I'm like, "I'm already 40 minutes deep, bro." And then I woke
40
up.
Jaeger shots.
The next morning, I get out of bed. The container, I ate all the food. The container for the food was still on the recliner. The spoon was flipped upside down on the recliner. TV still on. I don't even remember going to bed. I don't ever leave food out. And I was
power
like,
of the Bennett
what
Buzz.
was?
It was
Or
the
Jaeger.
Bennett
Episode
Buzz.
was great. Dude.
Yeah. Thank you. I like what we've done with the switching cameras, and
Yeah.
now we finally can do this. Shout out Roman for sacrificing his time and being behind the camera a couple times
Shout out
for
Roman.
us. But this podcast is going to come out March 27th. So if you have any dates after that, we'll shout them out.
Oh, okay. I had to bring the Burl up though, dude. That's like big time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So
Huge.
if you're listening now, we've already played the Burl and it was amazing. Yeah, what do I got? I got some pretty
Yeah.
cool stuff going on in April.
Busiest man in the world.
Right.
I pretend to be busy, dude. Yeah, April 5th, my full band's going up to, I think it's Murrelsboro, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Mason Cole is he does this festival he puts on, so he's got our band playing. And then that same night, I'm going up to the Jailhouse for that Singer and Songbird Festival to do the Riders Round that night. And then me and Mason Cole, the next weekend, we're going back to Kentucky to do a house show, which is, dude, this place is awesome. I played there last year, and there was probably 50 people that showed up.
Nice.
It's called the Little Blue House Concert Series in Elizabethtown.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way I met this woman is the year before that when I did the Midwest run. I happened to get a booking at a brewery in Kentucky,
Mm-hmm.
and she just showed up. And then we made a connection, and then she brought me back and did the house show last year, which was amazing. This is why I was working at Chick-fil-A, so I was still doing stuff. It just wasn't a lot of stuff. But yeah, we're back there. And then the biggest thing in April, other than those two things, is the Riverfest.
Yeah.
Excited for that.
I can't wait.
Us
Dude,
and y'all are co-headliners is what it says on the thing.
we're going to get a big
Sweet.
vlog out of that day.
It's going to be nice. I'm going to hang out all day. I think I'm going to be there all day.
Me too. The best thing about those festivals is getting to meet the other bands, and all the bands that come to events by the river always hang out. Like,
Yeah.
everybody is always so good about listening to other bands while they're there.
Yeah.
Even the people that start in the very beginning will stay till the end.
Heck yeah.
Most of the time.
Dude, that Friday and Saturday is killer. Friday night with us, dude, we got, the Dick and Tammy show, which
I can't wait to hear them.
y'all are going to love them,
That's
dude.
you said that's the one on your hat? Or no?
He's part of it.
Part of it?
Yeah, him and his feller named Tyler Hatley. And their fiddle players named Matt Parks. Y'all
they
are going to
got a
love
fiddle.
them, dude.
Good.
They're
I can't
sick.
Y'all do not want to
I
miss
kind of
this.
hate that I'm following them because they're so good. And then us and y'all.
How do you think we feel? We're following.
Yeah,
you.
we're following both
Y'all
of
are
y'all.
gonna show us up. How are we
Nah,
supposed to
man,
follow
y'all
that?
going to jam it out, dude.
And
Y'all got
Roland,
a
are you
good
going to
sound.
be there? It's the Riverfest. I think it's the 25th and 26th. We might not have our secret weapon with us.
Aye.
It says no Roman on the schedule.
Roman, you're breaking my heart.
Got
Yeah.
the dang plankton formula over there.
My achy breaky heart.
The dang, also that weekend too, I can't, oh, that's the burl right there. Yeah, look at that, dude. Look at that stained glass backdrop.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Tyler Childers just played here, bro. Billy Strings.
What?
They bring some,
There he is.
oh, yeah. Look at that. Right there.
Oh, that stand-up bass is awesome.
Dude, they're amazing, bro. Me and Opie went and saw them last year in Atlanta.
That's where we went and saw him a few weeks ago.
I missed
Oh, yeah?
it, though.
The State Farm Arena?
Yes,
Yeah.
the best show I've ever seen.
Dude, was there
Besides
people,
you,
was
of
there
course.
people selling nitrous oxide?
Yes,
Yeah,
there was
after
people
the
selling
show.
nitrous after the show.
Dude, so I don't. It's
In
a Billy String
balloons.
show, so we're having a good time, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, the show's everywhere. We're walking out, and all you hear is just balloons popping. Yeah, pop, 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 pop. Cops are walking through, not even doing nothing. People are $5 ice cold. $5. And Opie looks at me. He's like, "Dude, are we in a dream right now?" I'm like, "Dude, I don't know what's going on, but I know we need to get the heck out of here."
yeah.
Oh, dude, there was people
Quick, fast,
serving
in a
hot
hurry.
dogs outside.
Yeah, Candler said it was just like, it was the craziest show.
It
Apparently-
really wasn't that bad. I felt very safe.
Yeah, apparently, those people follow hippie bands.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they do.
Around it.
Roman was getting profiled by the vendors.
Dude, I almost got in a fight too. So
At that show.
my buddy collects Billy Strings posters, right?
Oh.
Those nice posters. So he was like, he couldn't make it to I don't think he can make it to this one, but he's got like a whole book of them.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Can you please get me the 2-night show?" And I was like, "Yeah, bro." So me and Opie stood in line for an hour. Finally got up to the front of the line, and I got the very last 2-night poster. And I bought me a single night poster for myself. And this guy behind me had to be on something, bro. Had to be zoned out. And he was like, "That poster's going home with me." I drove all the way from Michigan, and that poster's going home with me. And dude, I just turned around and gave him the most mean muggus look possible. Opie knew I was about to like flip.
Seeing red.
He's like, "Dude, don't do nothing." He's like, he's just zoned out, bro. He's not going to do anything, which he never did. But
It's
Yeah.
coming home. with me.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, bro.
Let's go make a photocopy.
I'm like,
real
my
quick.
bad. I got the last one, dude. I didn't
Yeah.
plan this.
Yeah, I don't see you in front of me in line.
Dude, those
Yeah.
posters are sick, though, man.
I haven't
got
seen 'em.
It's hanging on my wall downstairs. They're like massive.
You
You
know,
look
like,
up one of those posters,
They're
Rob?
like
You know
hiero-
what to do.
hieroglyphic. Like they're like you look
Oh,
at
yeah?
it one way and the color changes. And
Oh, it's like one of those like where you
So
go to
nice,
this
dude.
side and you go
Yeah.
to this side and it's like
so nice.
changes?
The posters aren't cheap either, bro.
Oh, the bass one's so
He's got a
cool.
different one for every night of the tour. Yeah, they're sick.
oh dude, I would want to wear that shirt.
Yeah, look at like. I understand why he collects these posters,
I'm gonna have to go see him again,
dude.
I'm gonna
They
have
would
to go
jam
see
like
him.
15 minutes a song, dude.
dude.
I love it.
Turmoil and Tipful was like 25 minutes long.
Yeah, because they'll start it, go into another song,
Yeah.
then come back.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because I always preach, and so does Candler, about we gotta have stage presence, we gotta have energy, we gotta be moving around. And they said that concert they just
they
stayed
just-
Billy was
there
the only
whole-
one moving around.
They just stood
Everybody else
stiff
is
the whole
just-
time.
Yeah.
They're so good,
But they
that's
didn't-
all they gotta do is play
That's
their
yeah.
instruments.
When you're that good, bro, you ain't got.
Yeah,
When you're that good, you're that good.
Yeah.
You ain't got to make a circus.
it's
over
crazy
the band
though
over
how
there.
different it is. You know.
Yeah.
It was a really good show.
Yeah,
Heck
I'm gonna
yeah,
have to
dude.
go see it.
Even Cody as a drummer and bluegrass music doesn't usually have any percussion at all.
I was listening to the mandolin.
Besides, the mandolin chop, you know.
Yeah, well, you told me.
Oh, that
I
bass,
didn't
dude.
know until you told me.
That bass is up there grooving
Oh,
yeah.
the whole time.
We're going Tuesday. I don't really know as much information about it as you do, Roman. I might have to ask you. a question.
Roman knows everything.
We're going to some jazz thing tomorrow downtown.
Oh, that's what y'all were talking about on the text.
Who's the tribute to, Roman? Pull it up for us.
Is that in
It's
Greenville?
going to be hard for me to look up post editing. I don't know how to say. Can't spell that name.
Is this in Greenville?
Yes, it's at the
Is that the-
Coffee Underground.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be. That's gonna be cool. I've
I'm-
never seen a jazz band at a coffee shop before.
Dude, it's going to be
so-
sweet. It's like a speakeasy.
That's over there near Ink and Ivy, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's right up the road
Same
from
street.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go and eat some cake.
Hey,
real.
since you're on Eventbrite, you should pull up. I want to shout out a show we got going on in April as well.
Let's
Look
see
up
it.
Tyler Hatley. Just look up Tyler Hatley, see if it'll pull it up.
it. See, I love being able to do this on a podcast, and I don't have to post edit it. It's just already.
That's
there.
not it.
That's your boy, that.
It's April 26th. It's at Tap 3. I don't know if that helps you out, Annie. That is my boy. That's going to be a sick show right there. The one with Tony Logue, man. They're coming to Docks on a Sunday, bro. Y'all, that's it right there, the first one. Yeah, so this one's April 26th at Tap 3. It's unfortunately the same weekend of Riverfest, but we're playing late, so
If we play early that day, we'll come it's right there.
y'all
Yeah.
y'all be able to catch us because my band's not going on until probably 8 o'clock. But this is going to be a sick show, man. Tyler Hatley and the Coyotes, man, they're headlining. And, man, they got some bangers, dude. And then my full band's playing. And then we got a feller from Florida, Joey Collins, dude. He's got an amazing voice.
I was about to take a picture
Surely
of
we
this,
can
but
make
then I
that.
realized I
Yeah.
don't.
Tickets are $20.
At the door.
Yep. $20 at the door and online. You're gonna pay a little bit more online just because it's the service fee we got to use
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Eventbrite.
Yeah.
But
It's
you
such a
can't
good
beat it for
time
$20,
there.
man. You can't beat this lineup right here for $20. It's gonna be killer.
Dude, I'm
Especially
gonna try and make
in
it.
April, and
We're already selling tickets already. We
Yeah.
didn't even advertise it yet. We're already
That's because
selling
we had
tickets.
such a good time with Woo Ball at
Yeah.
Tap 3, man. And y'all do those riders rounds there and
Yeah.
gets the word out.
Yeah.
But whenever it's like almost summer and they got those garage doors up, and it's just like they
We might
close
have
off
it
that
open.
section.
We might have it open for this one.
Yeah, it's a great
It'll be
atmosphere.
warm
in there.
enough.
Yeah, man.
I hope.
We got to sell tickets and then we'll open the doors up.
Yeah, I'm glad that they extended the stage out a little bit. It gave him a platform, Roman.
Dude, I don't know if I can say
Roman's
this.
wireless.
I don't know if I can say this, but and Ben, please forgive me if I'm giving out too much information. But the owner, Ben, did y'all meet him?
Yeah.
Dude. So he lets us rehearse here
there. Yeah,
What?
for free, which
That's
is awesome.
Cool.
Last time we rehearsed there, which was a few weeks ago, the key didn't work, so I had to go to. He's like, "Come out to my place by the river." I was like, "All right." So me and Opie drove out there to get the key, and he's like, "Y'all come on down here. I'll show y'all something." So he's got this massive property on the river. You go down the hill, and it's a big open field with a river. He's like, "You can start up here at this point and float 3 hours straight down to this spot by the river," and then he has this big old container right at the front of the field, and he took us up the back of it, walked inside, and he hit this button, dude, and a stage just comes down like this.
What?
Fully covered. You can lock all your gear in behind the stage. It'll be fully locked up. Comes all the way down, and then you just have a mat. You could probably fit 10,000 people out there, bro.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So he's just, is he like planning something big?
I think he's gonna eventually do something out there.
Because I thought I heard that he
Dude,
was going to
but he's-
extend out Tap 3 or something like
He's
that.
connected, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, Chris Stapleton's band staying out here in a couple weeks when they come play at the Bonds. He's like, I had Sierra Farrell stay out here, Lana Del Rey.
I saw
Del Rey stay
Lana
out
there for her friend's tribute or something like that.
Yeah.
I didn't see her
But
there,
Ben,
but I
dude-
saw that she was there.
Ben is such a good guy, dude. He's humble and
Yeah. And
he's got a good ear for music, man, too.
he does stuff with
Yeah.
merch too. He has
He does all my merch.
Yeah, he does. He has a lot of good merch, and he plays with that gritty.
He also
fly
plays
ride.
in a band.
Yeah, gritty fly ride.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
I
play
got
in
one of their
Charleston a lot.
hats too. Yeah, they're pretty good. They played at the River Fest with us.
Yeah.
like a year or two ago. I want to say it was 2 years ago.
I remember Ben
And they
being
ran
there.
sound too for that, which
Yeah,
went
I
really,
remember
really
that.
well. And that's where I got my hat. But Ben was playing. It was like a miniature drum set.
Yeah.
I forgot what. It wasn't like a suitcase drum set, but it was like miniature, and the snare was like that big,
That's crazy.
and it sounded
Massive.
fat.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was really cool. But I
cool.
got to play that drum set, and it was interesting to like
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, I'm glad we connected there, man. Tap 3 is an amazing spot to do ticketed shows. Yeah.
Such a sweet venue.
Yeah,
Mhm.
dude.
I think so too. We used to play at a couple places in Woodruff. Actually, I think it was only one other. Was it the Right Place?
I think that might have been it.
We played at the Right Place, and then we played at Tap 3. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess that's it. And Events by the River.
Yeah.
Have you played at the Right Place?
Mm.
It's like a little rundown bar out there on the way to Tap 3.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, Roman.
They got like a little beer garden outside, and then inside's just a smaller bar. Me and Austin played there one time, and he just had his acoustic, and I had my whole drum set out. It was kind of like
Yeah,
an
I mean,
Opie Andrew set, but it didn't turn out that way. But it was still fun.
Yeah. It's hard to do acoustic with a drum set, man. You gotta have it locked in.
yeah.
That's it right there.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's the bar on the inside. It's a little. I don't know if they have any pictures of outside or not.
Was the did I get to go play there, or it was just
I think so.
you and
You played
Austin?
inside with us one time. We set up right in the middle.
Oh yeah, I remember.
See, we click on that one right there. You can kind of see what it looks like inside there.
I missed out the first
Never
time.
mind.
'cause
You can't log in with that?
Wait, press log in. Actually, that's so
Bam.
weird. Okay,
Okay, yeah.
so you can't see how it's a little bit smaller. They just moved that table right there, and we just set up right there.
Dude,
And then that door's the courtyard. It's a pretty cool little spot though in Woodruff. Though I like it.
How do y'all when y'all go play places like this and you walk in, they're like, yeah, we got to move that table, and that's where y'all setting up at. How do y'all?
We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah,
but
Last time we did it was
But-
at Jay's Corner.
was it Jay's?
I think
Yeah,
so.
it was Jay's Corner.
Those are like-
that one was a little
Fun,
different. It was
dude.
a bigger. That one was a bigger place. so
those
it was
end up
okay.
being really fun or not fun at all.
We played at everywhere that we've played like that. It's worked out
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is a little frustrating.
Yeah,
Like we played at AJ's Bar and Grill. That it worked out for us whenever we played there and moved. It was a bigger area, so as long as it's not too small of a room whenever you do it. This was a small room, so we were just bouncing in there, but we
Yeah.
had fun.
yeah, that's good.
I think Tyler's Pub, that was one of the first, or TD's at the pier at the time. That was one of the first places we started at,
Yep.
and that was the first place I ever played a drum set live ever at.
Yeah.
And then we didn't have in-ears or monitors, so we didn't even know that it sounded bad.
We just
you
had
know?
a big PV speaker
Yeah,
that Austin was singing.
Getting
through.
it
didn't even know what we were doing. I sounded terrible.
Dude, this past weekend,
It was so bad.
the band shows we did Saturday night, I wish we had in-ears, bro.
Yeah.
So bad.
We just went
I'm about
straight
to have to
into
get my
them.
new ones. 'cause
We're getting new
what we got
stuff.
now. There's just the 4 channels. There's so much latency.
Yeah.
They keep cutting out.
Well, we played for the National Professional Fishing League. We said that we said that name
Was that
like
this past weekend?
yeah,
Yeah.
we said that name like 80 times in our vlog. Y'all go stream it.
Yeah, go stream it.
Or watch it. I guess not stream it. Y'all go watch that video. Because it'll probably be out by then. But we played in the National Professional Fishing League, and the rack was set up kind of next to the drum set, but it was pushed forward, and we were playing, and like my in-ears were just like non-existent. Like I would hear something and then nothing. And then I was just like, I think it's because I'm behind where
Yeah.
the antennas are on the road rack.
Yeah.
I pushed it back like 4 inches, good the whole show.
Yeah.
So I think that's part of the problem is the placement of where it's at. The in-ears we got are like the CAD GXLIEM4. Like that, it's a
Wow.
complicated name. I don't know how I remember that. But they're cheap. It's like the cheapest in-ears you could probably
Temu?
get. No, not Temu. You can't get everything on Temu.
I thought
You lied to
said.
me.
I said
You lied to me. That's
in
why I
the-
came here tonight, because I
in
want a
that,
Temu
in that
product.
short, I said everything you see on Amazon's on Temu, but I meant everything you see on Temu is on Amazon.
yeah.
But it hooked a lot of people in. I guess me starting it that way.
Temu's got line arrays.
Yeah, it does.
Line arrays are awesome. Yeah, me and Opie are getting ready to dang upgrade our full band sound system, so we're trying to figure out. That's our next investment.
See, we've been slowly doing that,
Yeah.
and then as soon as we got a sound guy that is our sound guy on board with us, he was just like, okay, let's build a rack. All right, now we got to look at getting new speakers. Let's get a sub, like all this stuff. And we're like, okay. Now he's talking about drum mics and stuff. I'm like, yes.
You can get some good drum mics off Amazon.
Amazon.
Like a
Well, that's
pack
where I
of
got the ones I have now.
Like I got
They're all right.
2 tom mics, bass kick mic, snare mic, overhead mics for
Mhm.
like probably less than $100.
Yeah, mine do the job. I got their CADs too. Mine definitely.
I think that's what I got.
Yeah, they're perfect for
Yeah.
what we do. In here, there's a little bit of bleed in my snare mic. That's why I want to get a specific snare mic. But for the most part, if they're mounted right on the toms, they sound perfect.
Yeah.
And the kick is
That's why I like playing at the Foundry, dude.
yeah.
Because you get that.
Oh yeah.
You know,
That stage is just huge.
Yeah. We tried to fill it as a 3-piece band and felt weird.
I wore
Yeah.
shorts that day too.
Yeah, you did.
dude, I guess Braxton, the guy, is still booking over there. I
Yeah.
guess I hit him up, but I want the full band to play out there, man. Because
Right.
you know most of those gigs we got put on were kind of last minute. Like, hey, can you open up? And I'm like, of course we're gonna open up, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see. We'd love to get the four-piece band out there.
Yeah. Y'all sound tight. Is it the same band y'all did at the Woo Ball?
Yeah.
Y'all sounded really tight.
Yeah.
It was good.
Killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Y'all,
killed it
y'all
too,
should wear
dude.
those costumes if y'all do play at the Foundry. Even if it's not Halloween, y'all should all just dress up.
It was great, dude.
Yeah.
My first time ever seeing Andrew perform, and he's just dressed up as the Mad
The
Hatter.
Mad Hatter, bro.
I think I got a little bit. I think I have a clip. I can definitely throw a clip right here.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw a clip right here of the Woo Ball of last year.
I can hear my name scream down the hall. The waves rush over me like the seas. I'm already here, still inside of me. And I know I will be okay.
Woo Boo Ball number 2, October 31st. Be there.
That's right.
Live music, food, alcohol,
The best wings.
live painting, and a costume party.
Flatbread pizzas.
Yep.
Those
I'm
are good
hungry.
Yeah, me too.
there. Me too. But no, that was a lot of fun there, man.
Yeah.
I'm super
One
excited.
of my favorite shows we played.
Mine too. Mine
Yeah.
too, for sure.
We had a good time.
Yeah. I love that junk.
And Jay Stevens killed it up there too.
Yeah.
Dude, that
Shout
was
out Jay
amazing.
Stevens.
We like I'd never seen somebody do like a one piece before, like a suitcase, a drum
Yeah.
suitcase and guitar and everything. So it was cool seeing.
He
that.
owns that.
He said after the show, I don't know if he told me or Opie, but he was like, dude, I don't. He's like, it's weird playing a show and everybody's looking at you and listening to you. I'm like, well, that's what we try to foster.
Especially
Right.
musicians.
Well, he
Yeah,
played
yeah.
a song.
Exactly.
He played a song for the musicians. He
Yeah.
had that one song that was like for all of us, so like about. I don't know. It was cool.
What was
though.
it? Shadow Dancers?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was. I think it was Shadow Dancers. Is that what?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't
It was.
remember.
It was
I gotta
whatever it
pull up the
was.
set
It was
list.
great.
I have his set list.
Oh, you did?
He signed it with his cigarette.
Oh yeah, that's
What a-
right.
what a
We were
stud.
gonna hang that up in the studio.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Man, I like playing in lineups with people though, and getting to meet them.
Yeah.
It's fun. We
It's-
played it. You know what we
That's
did
what
this
we gotta
past
start doing.
weekend. We played the day after. What's that band's name? The band that played on Friday.
Oh, that was Smokey Jones and the $3 Pistols.
Yeah, I wish we got to meet them. Have you ever heard of them? I wish
got a
that,
good
That's what I was
sound.
thinking. I thought I'd heard them, but no.
yeah. I was thinking that they were a different band too, because there's a band with a similar name that I know.
Yeah.
But I wish that we got to meet them because they played the day before. I hate whenever we miss bands, like
Yeah.
if they play somewhere the day before us. I'm like,
There they
Yeah.
are.
yeah, that's them.
That's cool.
I think we threw them up on Aiden's podcast too. So double shout out.
Atlanta's Country
guys
Cover
rock.
Kings. Heck yeah. That looks like that's at the Is that CWP? Is that at the Carolina Western Pub?
I don't think that
That
photo
one's
is, but
not.
They
No.
do. They do.
That-
a lot
oh
of
yeah,
shit.
that one
That
right
one
there.
right there
is-
is,
yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
That place.
The band
was
puts
rocking.
on high energy show that keeps crowds engaged and dancing while playing
I need
multiple
a website
decades of
like
country
this,
hits
bro.
mixed with their stellar originals. It's about supreme musicianship these guys have established through decades of studying the greats. Amen.
Sweet, dude. And this was at the fishing show?
They played there. We got there. It went good. They
It was so much fun.
it was a lot of fun. It was perfect weather too. It was hot. It was like the hottest day this year so
Where
far.
was
it
it
felt
at?
like.
Stage was great. Also,
Somerton in Clarendon County,
On
3 hours from
Santee.
here.
Lake
Sam-
Marion,
Lake Marion, yeah.
biggest lake in the state.
Yeah.
They have Bassmasters going on this weekend.
That sounds really
I
fun.
think. Is it this weekend?
I think so.
Have y'all played at the damn flotilla before?
No, but I want to.
Have
Ever
they
tried?
contacted you?
No. But I saw my friend, he's been on the podcast too, Justin Corley.
Yeah.
He used to play there whenever he lived up there before he moved to Nashville.
Well,
and
they hit me up last summer. They wanted us to play, but it was the same date I was getting married. So I was like, no, but I would
Can't do
love to. Yeah. And this year,
you're like, honey,
We've
we got to
messaged-
postpone the wedding.
yeah, exactly, for $600.
Yeah, you're right.
We messaged each other back and forth this year about it, but the last couple messages been like we're trying to decide who we want to play and that stuff like that. So
Right. Yeah, we haven't
Nothing
contacted them. We've been just trying to play like the places we always have and just
Yeah.
try to book one of those. Like
yeah,
honestly, we're just trying to do one gig a weekend right
Yeah.
now, and then the other day that we would play, we're trying to be in here to record. And I'll be honest, I'll be the first one to say it. This album that we're working on, we've spent more time on one song on this album, in my opinion, than we have on any of our singles. And
Y'all got a name for it?
I have at least.
Because there's no time crunch. We get to work on it as long as we want.
Yeah, we space it out. There's more days.
I feel like that's a
involved.
good thing because like there's songs. For example, we do a song called Pine Trippin'.
Mhm.
It's way different than I will record it so differently now
right.
than I did 3 years ago.
And that's another thing I want to do too. Whenever we get all of our demos and stuff, before we like actually record it, I'd rather play it live a bunch of times and figure out the song.
And that's why a bunch of guys will play their music live. And
Test
for
it
one,
out.
to see how people react to it, and two is just to work out kinks.
Yeah, it's like a comedian telling a joke live and trying them out.
Yeah.
And they just bomb.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so, you know.
How about that airplane food?
Yeah.
But I'm also like on my end, if I write a song that I like, dude, I want to get in the studio next week and record it how it is.
That's how
and
we've
then-
been.
And then drop it,
Yeah.
We're just so eager to work on all this stuff.
Yeah.
We used to just go to the studio. We'd work on the songs. I guess that was kind of an exaggeration. We would definitely spend time
Individually.
we would spend time on our singles individually, but now we got like 8 to 10 songs that we're just bouncing around with now, like almost every day.
Are y'all
Yeah.
going, when y'all get ready to release this music, are y'all going to drop singles?
Hmm.
Or y'all just going to drop the
It's
whole
gonna be a
album?
whole album.
whole album? But before
Well, I mean,
we
are y'all going to drop any singles off of it before you drop the whole album, or are y'all just going to drop the whole album at
I
one
don't
time?
know. Maybe.
Yeah.
If we can get them done in time.
Yeah. It's going to be a smaller album, so maybe not. I mean, cuz it's not going to be like
Maybe 8, 9, maybe 10 songs.
yeah.
10 is perfect.
That's what I'm
That's
thinking.
how much my album was when I dropped one. 10
That's solid.
songs.
We
Yeah.
need one. And this album is a little bit different sound cuz it's, home produced.
Yeah.
So we're excited to really mess with it. I think the hardest thing about it is once it's done, it's not done because that's whenever we have to plan out like all the advertising for it, like promos for each individual song. You got to think about the album art, which is really important for 10 songs, one album art. Like, are you kidding me? And then you also got like, we can design merch for it.
We also want to do music videos, and that's like
reach out to people that do playlists. Try to get it on
emails, shoot out emails, this and that.
Get people to pre-save it if y'all into that thing.
Right.
Cody, you're gonna have to figure out how to delegate this stuff because
One of
there's
the
no
big-
way one person can do this.
So
One of
much,
the
dude.
big things that I was really wanting to do, I've already said it on the podcast, was get somebody to come on the podcast that's featured on the album.
Yeah.
And that's
That
like,
would be really cool.
and then it's kind of like they promote it, we promote it.
Yeah.
Because the more features you have on the album, you get way more eyes because they're wanting to promote their part of the song and their part of the album that they did, and then you got multiple bands doing it.
Yeah.
But 10 songs, I don't know if we're gonna fit anyone on it or not. This album.
Maybe the next one.
Yeah. This one will be us, and then the next one will be like everybody.
This be your debut album.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, I'm excited to hear it, dude.
Me too. We talked about doing some with you and Aiden, like joking around not long ago about the Highwaymen or something on a podcast or something like that. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Do like a little EP.
Yeah. That'd be sick. I'd come do one over here with y'all, dude.
It'd be fun.
Save me a lot of money, probably.
Right? Free studio time.
Just come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Heck yeah, dude. That's exciting.
Yeah, it is. I'm excited, and I'm excited for what you got in store too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. I don't know when I'll drop new music, man. I'll just drop what I know. I've been dropping new music.
Once you drop it, you gotta sit on it,
Yeah. I'm sitting pretty good right now, dude. My Spotify went up to like 1,400 monthly listeners, dude.
I saw your post on Facebook. I was like.
Yeah. I just hit
Share.
1,000 followers on Spotify.
Yeah.
Which is something, especially this past year, it just drug so long to get
I think we
there,
have
dude.
40 followers, so y'all go follow us on Spotify. I don't know, probably not 40, but
Yeah,
we've
go
never
follow them.
pushed anybody to follow it. I know DistroKid has that thing where if you pre-save a song on the albums, it automatically follows. Or
Yeah, I don't know, dude. So like,
I don't know.
when I dropped East of Jupiter and my album and like Aries and stuff, dude, like I'm doing the same amount of pre-saves now as I was then, but like when I would drop a new song then, I'd get like 40 followers.
Right.
Now I'm dropping new music and I get like 5 followers.
From just like playlisting, you think? Well,
I hate Spotify too, because like on Spotify for artists, like, I've been put on, my songs have been on a lot of playlists, but it only shows like 15 of them. So
right.
you don't even
Yeah, it
know.
only shows a certain amount,
It's like
the most.
15 and 91. I'm like, why can't I see the other 80 playlists?
Yeah. It annoys me too. I used to just spam email to get playlist. I would just look up playlist curators.
But that's like I told you, the Paris Island Jailhouse song. It got put on a Whiskey Riff playlist, and I didn't even.
It changes.
Like
the
my
game.
buddy hit me up. He was like, "Dude, how'd you do that?" I was like, "I don't know. They just, I guess."
Same thing happened with us with Bad News. Whenever we first released it, I got on a website and I found like 15 playlists and I threw it on there, and like it was just like that release night just went crazy.
Yeah,
But
that's like the studio of Paris Island got put on some Brazilian playlist, dude. And
whenever you can see how many countries you play in, you're like,
I have like 400 listeners in Brazil right now. I'm
Yeah.
like, is these real people or are they fake people?
yeah,
Robots.
Yeah.
it's just somebody that just has the wrong IP address here.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Somebody on a VPN.
how do you even find my song to put on a Brazilian playlist? But
You should drop a Brazilian album.
I'd have to learn another
Call it the
language.
Listening to the
Brazilian,
rainforest.
Brazilian wax.
Listening to the Brazilian wax.
Yeah.
Brazilian tripping. East of Brazil, west of Brazil.
I like that, actually.
East of the Amazon.
I played them a new song I wrote.
Oh, dude.
Really?
Yeah,
I missed
played
it.
them a new song
So
before
good.
we started recording. I ain't really been. I've been writing. Just I kind of been just taking it slow. But I wrote a new song called "The Garden," and I think it's
Garden?
one of my favorite songs I've ever written.
You're gonna have to show me it.
I'll show you after we get done recording. But
I don't get to
when
see
we
it
went and
yet.
saw my baby's first ultrasound, I heard the heartbeat and all that, and it inspired me. So I went home and wrote a song. It's called "The Garden."
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's just about trying to, reap good things or sow good things. So treat the garden with care and plant the right things, and
Mend the garden.
hopefully your baby will grow up. In the song, the baby's the flower, so hopefully the flower grows up strong and it blooms.
Right.
And even when rain comes, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing because plants and flowers need rain, you know. So
It's the only way they grow.
it's kind of what the song's about. So it's
Very
one of my favorite
meaningful.
songs. Yeah,
I like that.
I love
And I
it.
like the name of it, just the name, The Garden.
yeah.
And you
Already-
can think I bet you already
Yeah.
I bet you already got the image for
I
everything.
can't
in your
wait to
mind.
have Haley paint
the
the garden.
The garden, right?
It's gonna be cool.
I'm excited, man.
Very
That's awesome.
mosaic or something.
It's awesome how you can just like draw inspiration from certain things, you know? Like one random thing will just inspire you. He was talking to me like we'll be working and we'll just be on the phone like cuz we run routes all day like all the time. And he just kept saying like, "All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to put you in my pocket. I'm going to put you in my pocket. I'm going to put you in my pocket." And then I just kept sticking my head. And then we were just like riding. I was like, "I want to put you in my pocket." And I was like, "Ooh, this is like a soul song, you know?" And we just started like jamming out, you know, over the
Okay.
phone. I'm like, let's start writing this song now. You
Dude,
know?
that's how it goes. Dude.
Just random
That's where a
inspiration.
lot of my
how it
inspiration comes
goes.
from. Is just random phrases, and I mean that's how. I can't think of his name. You know the song "King of the Road." Roger Miller. That's how he wrote a lot of his songs.
Yeah.
Just off of phrases and stuff that he heard.
Dude, I know people like this guy I played with. He writes with Cody Jinks a good bit, but he's just like he'll write. Just when stuff comes to his head, he'll just write it in his phone or in a notepad, just phrases, lines, and then he'll go back and just piece
Right.
everything together from different things. I'm like, that just sounds like
Yeah.
to
Well,
me
I'll
that
have
sounds
one-
crazy, but it works for people.
I'll have one that's already written, and we'll mess with it, and then I'm like, I hate this,
Yeah.
and then Carlos will just start playing a little riff, and I'm like, that fits this song more, and I'm like, let me just not use any of these lyrics and sing about the same thing,
Yeah,
and then it turns out better.
yeah. Heck yeah.
The
We got one on
process-
the album like that.
It goes so much better when everybody's here and we're all have a common goal to
Yeah.
write a good song.
We did that. I ain't never really done that with a band, but the first rehearsal we did at Tap 3 with the band,
Mhm.
I brought this song, and I was like, this would be a cool band song. And then my Hunter Hatchett, the lead guitar player that played with me at the Woo Woo Ball, he did this dirty like lead intro thing, and it just flew out.
I liked his guitar tone that
Dude,
night
he
a lot.
uses the quad cortex
Mhm.
foot pedal. It's sick, dude. It's sick, and it's just like this big.
hmm His style is very tasteful. He
Oh,
leaves
it's so good.
A lot of space.
He's one of them lead guitar players that don't.
Doesn't take away.
Yeah,
He doesn't
knows-
try to stay too busy.
He knows where to fit in,
Right.
And that's not taking anything away from him.
No, that's
That's just,
that's
Playing
being
to
a
the
good.
song.
That's being,
Perfect.
that's what it's supposed to be like.
especially when you're you got a bunch of singer like me. I got a bunch of singer songwriter songs,
Mhm.
and then when we do band stuff, we had to jazz it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I loved that you did all originals, and at the end it was "You Can Have the Crown."
Yeah.
And everybody was like, "Yeah!" Like go crazy, you know.
Dude,
There's
that
a way to
song's
end the
good,
show.
man. It's a good song. I literally probably for the past year and a half, 2 years, that's the song I've been ending every. It don't
We used to
matter
do
if it's
that
a-
one.
It
It's
don't
good.
matter if it's a solo gig, duo, band. I just can't get. That's just my go-to end song right now.
It's a good song.
It's probably overplayed, but I ain't tired of it yet. So
I haven't really heard it in a while.
yeah,
Well, you killed it. So
yeah.
It's very good.
That's a song I wish I wrote.
right.
That's what I've been telling people at the beginning of gigs. I'm like, I'm about to play a bunch of songs that I wrote that you probably don't know, and a bunch of songs that I wish I wrote that you probably still don't know.
Yeah. Right.
But they're all good. So
They're all
enjoy.
good. Just listen. Yeah, I like
That's
that.
amazing.
That's probably one of my biggest struggles, man, doing live shows is I know I do a bunch of songs people don't know, man. But they're not bad songs. They're good songs. And people come up to me like middle set and they're like, do you know these songs I know? And I'm like, probably not.
That's crazy because we've never gotten that before. I'm just kidding. We get that.
All
we
the
get
time.
that every single show.
And it's the same songs, dude. It's like Sweet Home Alabama, Simple Man, Free Bird.
I mean,
Yeah.
everybody knows them.
It's just like, dude,
I
We
mean,
get
if we
some
were
out of
being
pocket.
asked to play those songs, I'd be.
We don't get asked to play
I'd be
those
okay with
songs.
that.
We get asked to play like, can
White
you guys
Girl
play
Anthem.
Taylor Swift? And I'm like, do we look like we can play Taylor Swift?
dude. So the gigs. So I went up to Jamestown, New York, and Little Valley, New York, a couple weekends ago. Did a couple solo bar gigs up there, and the first gig, corner of a bar, dude, moved the table kind of thing. It was a great gig. I made good money, but there was a lady sitting there, and she was like, "Do you know any Sir Mix-a-Lot?" And I was like, "What?"
Who?
She was being dead serious too. Sir Mix-a-Lot.
I've never heard of it.
Baby got back.
Yeah, Baby Got Back. That's what I was about to say. I didn't want to say it and then be like, yeah, that's not the guy. You're not a real musician.
Yeah.
But yeah, he sings.
Well,
maybe
if
got
Roman's
back.
wrong, then he's not.
And I'm like, what am I, DJ up here? Like, I have an acoustic guitar and a
Start beating on his
hick
rap
voice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was watching a video. It's this guy that's part of. I hope it's still on here because I got to show it on the podcast. It's this guy that's part of Ernest's record label company.
dude, I'm really not liking my face right now that y'all paused me on.
No, it's not going to be on the podcast. You're good. He was at this random bar though, and Snoop Dogg shows up and starts playing with
At
the
Losers.
local band.
What?
You saw that?
Yeah, I seen that today actually.
Snoop Doggy Dogg.
I'm pretty sure Chris Stapleton showed up to that bar too, a couple weeks back. It's nice, dude. Look at that stank face right there. I
Yeah,
look like I
that's
dang
awesome,
thought I was gonna fart and then accidentally sharted. And then like I realized it and I can't do nothing about it. 'Cause
Roland
Tell you
does
what-
that a lot.
I'll tell you what's bad about doing that. When I work in Rock Hill a lot in Fort Mill. I probably shouldn't say this on the podcast. Whatever. I did that before I got in my car
you sharted?
immediately. I got in my car one day after work and I had to drive home 2 hours. I was running late. It was so late and I just had to drive home.
You just
2
sat
hours.
on it. Hey, dude. Sometimes you just gotta sit on it, bro.
No shame.
No shame in his game.
No
Oh,
shame. I
dude.
haven't done it on the drum set yet. so
I love that
Oh.
a funny thought in my head that I thought was going to be funny about myself happened to turn into a sad story about you, Shark.
Yeah.
Oh,
True story.
It happens. I think I had like
Happens to the best of us, dude.
I think I had like 2 steak and cheese taquitos from QT that
Yes.
day. And an energy.
Yes.
I had a Monster at like 2 a.m. right after that. Or
Dude.
2 p.m. after that.
I was driving home from North Myrtle Beach Thursday night after a gig, and I stopped by Buc-ee's because
Oh, yeah.
it's the middle of the night.
pussies.
Yeah. I'm starving. I got 2 hours left, right? I go in there, I get me. They didn't have my go-to, the Philly steak burrito.
Oh, yeah.
The massive thing. So I just ended up getting a barbecue sandwich.
I always get the barbecue sandwich.
Dude, I didn't realize. I walked up to the counter and they rang it up. It was like $9.
Yeah.
And I was like, I about said, nah, I'm going to put this
Just
back,
for the
man.
sandwich?
Just for the sandwich.
It's
that's all
like
I got.
getting a Chick-fil-A chicken
I was
sandwich.
like,
kind of
Lord.
thing with
It was
fries. It is good.
Like,
I don't know if it's $9 good
It's
though,
not worth
but
$9.
it's.
Maybe about
I like their
$5.
chips. I like their the kettle cooked homemade kettle cooked.
You ever got the Rice Krispie treat from on the counter? They're right
I've
there
only
at the
been to
counter.
Buc-ee's twice.
I've only been once. I wish
And
there was
one
one
time-
closer.
Both times were when I went to Nashville.
Dude, those people that work there make a lot of money.
Yeah, I bet.
They got a lot of gas pumps.
Dude, yeah.
It's crazy.
Don't go
It's
there
not
during
a
the
gas
daytime.
station.
Even at the night, even like you go there at 3 a.m. and it's still
Packed.
balls to the wall, dude.
Yeah, it's like the mall on Black Friday.
Yeah.
in there all the time.
Yeah.
That place, it nauseated me.
Yeah, it's insane. it's overhyped.
The lines
Yeah.
for the bathroom.
Yeah,
It was only for the women's bathroom.
yeah. The women's bathroom always backed up.
I go in there just to try to get sick for work the next week from being around a lot of people.
Yeah.
Just try to catch some sickness from.
That's
somewhere.
what happened when we went and saw Billy in Atlanta.
Everybody got sick. Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's bad. I only got 40 hours this last pay period.
Did you get like a stomach bug?
No, I had like the flu
You
or
had the flu.
something.
Dude, I had the flu in January. The flu A.
Bad.
I wanted to die.
I wouldn't have been surprised if it was COVID.
Yeah, something. I had a fever for 3 straight days though.
Really? It's been going around. The flu, all the like different strands of the flu has been going around.
Yeah.
I haven't caught it somehow.
They keep
I've been
on
around
making
these
it.
guys.
Something.
They're
Them
cooking it up
chemtrails
somewhere.
in the sky.
They're trying to
boy.
bury.
Yeah.
They're burying COVID with the flu right now.
Who knows, dude? Who knows what it is, man? Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. You see all the stuff that's coming out about where our tax money's been going, so it wouldn't surprise me if
The bird flu.
something crazy was going on.
That's what-
Birds aren't
yeah.
real.
Measles.
The-
Yeah,
the-
birds aren't real, dude.
The
They're
50
fake.
cent surcharge at Waffle House per egg.
Oh yeah, it's
Because they
tough.
killed all the chickens.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we don't need to get into none of that, huh?
Oh, we're going to jump down a rabbit
Exactly.
This
We about to
podcast
really
might
turn
take a
into
turn.
Joe Rogan over
I don't
here.
know how long this has been. I wish that we need to start.
I need to
setting
get.
a
hours.
timer.
I need to get one of them big, like ticker clocks. In
Yeah,
here.
we need a timer.
That'd be cool, like a digital
I think.
clock.
I would still forget to click
Yeah.
play on the timer though.
I don't know. Anything else y'all want to know or ask?
It's been a pretty good podcast.
Yeah, it's been pretty sweet.
I'd
I've
say it's been
enjoyed
great.
sitting here listening to you.
Yeah.
It's been great. I'm ready to watch it.
I was on this will be out after y'all come out with this. I was on a Reefs Across America podcast this morning.
Wait, you were on a podcast this morning?
At 9 a.m. this morning, yeah.
What?
But they do a lot of, I guess, stuff for Christmas time. It's like they got like almost 500,000 followers on Facebook.
Nice.
But I don't even know how the dude found me. It was a military musician showcase, like a branch from that. So we did that this morning. It was like an hour interview. They played like 7 of my songs.
That's really cool.
But he said it'll be out in April, so
yeah,
y'all check that out.
Any questions they asked you that were pretty cool? That we didn't ask you, that way we can fill in.
I mean, y'all have asked me this stuff before. It's just like, this is the first time I'm talking to this guy, so he was just asking me, like, my influences. He asked me about taking a swing.
Yeah.
He asked me about a few different songs and what it meant. Asked me about my military service kind of thing. You getting a phone call over there?
Yeah.
Who might be able to answer for the podcast?
It might be Austin. Might be done grocery shopping.
Austin.
Oh my goodness.
I
Yeah.
don't even know what that inside joke means, but
Yeah.
He knows if he makes it this far into the podcast.
Yeah.
Without having to go grocery shopping.
we gotta go grocery shopping.
I
You
need
can
to go
just
grocery
listen
shopping.
to it on the way to the grocery store.
Or while he's grocery shopping.
My grocery
inside.
store's like 3 minutes from here, so I'll have to drive back and forth a couple times.
To get your... Okay.
Wow. Okay.
I'm glad I didn't continue to read it.
Yeah, me too. We're definitely not gonna pull that one up.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate y'all having me on here,
Yeah,
dude.
man.
Dude.
I
Thank
enjoy
you for
y'all's
coming
content. I watch it all the time.
I know you're a
That's
big
awesome.
supporter. You just shoot me a text about the podcast, like being hype, and I'm like, yes.
Yeah,
you
dude.
watched it.
Last week I wasn't having a good day, man. I know y'all wanted me to come last weekend, dude, but I was just having a bad day. I lost my train of thought, dude.
Roman always makes my day better.
I'm getting distracted over here by Google Talk.
Yeah, Roman's over here looking up weird stuff. No, but last week, it's
But
all
no,
good.
you hit me up last week, right? Literally, I clicked on the video and you texted me as soon as I clicked
I
on
know
it.
you told me
I
that.
was like, this is crazy.
It's all good though, because honestly, we've been going like nonstop for a couple weeks, and I used that night to like get right, and I
Good.
needed it. I got like 10 hours of sleep before work that day,
There you go.
and it set me up for the rest of the week. That
Heck
was
yeah,
good.
man.
I wish I could get some of that
I
this
don't
week,
allow
but I'm
myself
probably
to.
not.
Yeah, same here.
I won't allow you to.
I won't. I gotta stay up late tonight and edit the Aiden podcast. Y'all don't have no idea
What time do you gotta go into work?
goes into this.
I don't even give myself.
I gotta
the
get up
time
at like
of day.
6:15.
Yeah.
So I've been.
You just got home.
Yeah, dude. I literally I'll go to bed at like 12 and then get up at 6, and I only go to bed at 12 because I'm like editing or social media, but it's got to get done. It's
SD
gotta,
cards on the table.
Yeah, thank
Y'all
you.
still young, man. Y'all can pull those.
Yeah,
nights.
yeah, it's fine.
If I'm pulling those nights, y'all can pull them.
We're just trying to push.
Yeah.
We're trying to push for
We
1,000
have no excuse.
subscribers.
Yeah.
I'll slow down maybe a little bit once we get to 1,000
won't.
subscribers. I won't.
Then
I'll
you'll
be
even
so
more, I
hyped.
gotta get 10,000.
Yeah.
I gotta get 100,000. You gotta get a YouTube plaque in here.
That's the bad thing about my personality. I will do that. Yeah. Anyway, it's been great having you on the podcast.
Yeah, man.
Killer.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad to have you back.
Thanks,
Yeah.
bro.
And we'll do this again soon.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely love to do this maybe around the fall time.
Yeah.
Do another
Do
update.
it, man. It'd be-
Not wait a year and a half.
Yeah. Literally.
that was our fault.
Well, y'all go
Yeah.
stream everything Andrew Wooten. Go check his Instagram out. It's going to be, and Facebook. It's going to be on the YouTube description. It's not going to be on the Spotify podcast description, I don't think, because I don't know if there is one of those for podcasts. But you can go and look at all of his available dates. Also go and be sure to check out ours as well. Andrew, it's been awesome.
It's been a
Yeah.
pleasure.
Thanks. Thank you. I'm currently banned on Facebook, so you can go give me about 2 weeks and I'll be good to go. But go check my stuff out and check the Bennett Brothers stuff out.
Hopefully he's unbanned by the time this drops.
I will be April 4th. I think I'm unbanned. So
Sweet.
Cool.
Cool, man. Well, we'll see you again
Right on,
soon.
dude.